be 99, I want to say July 3rd, which is my Uncle Willie. He's the second born of my grandparents. My dad was the firstborn, and he's the second born. And then they had two daughters, which was Thelma Spooner and Rosalind Spooner. So it was Joseph, William, Thelma, Rosalind, Carl, and James.
Okay. Okay, who's next? You want to go, Trudy?
Sure, why not? Okay, I'm Trudy. I live in Mississauga, just outside Toronto right now. My grandfather was Mortimer Hunt. His mother was Martha Ann Daisley, and she is the 8th daughter of James Richard, who is the second child of Richard Daisley. So we have quite a big family on my side. My grandfather has 8 kids. Quite some we're all over the world right now. Some of us are in Barbados. Some of us are here in Toronto. We've got some in England.
Okay.
That sounds familiar. I have a daughter, and she's 27 this year, and I have 2 granddaughters, 4 and 7. They're all not home right now, so I finally have the house to myself for a day. My grandfather, he served as a chef in the war, so he traveled a lot on the ships during the war. So he traveled quite a bit all over the world while he was during that time. And I also found out when he passed away that he actually was certified with the Royal Music. So that's something we never knew. Like, our family's always been into music, but I never knew we actually had someone that was certified. I spent quite a lot of time with different members of my family. I lived in Montreal for a while, which is why I know Ari so well. And actually, we have other, pardon?
You knew me before you went to Montreal.
That is true too. But I got to know you better after. Okay. And actually, there is another set of Daisleys that are in Montreal as well too, that are descendants of Joseph Henry as well too. I don't know if you know them.
They're from St. Vincent.
They're from St. Vincent, yes.
My mother keeps telling me about the fact that her mother had a brother who was a headmaster who went to St. Vincent.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah,
Hubert Daisley.
That's not her mother's brother, though. That's the thing. Her mother because that's James Richard.
Uncle. She had an uncle.
Right, James.
She had an uncle.
Right. Yeah. So his name is Hubert Daisley. He moved from Barbados to St. Vincent, and essentially all Daisleys from St. Vincent are our family. They're all his descendants.
Oh.
In fact, I invited John and Lenny to. Oh
yeah.
Because they're Hubert's sons.
Yes.
But I think they're Lenny is in Canada. John is in St. Vincent because I spoke to him.
He's over by here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's by you. Oh, okay.
He's in Toronto.
Yeah.
And this is, you got, Winston is definitely Henry's brother, right?
Right. Yeah, he's the one to tell me about this meeting.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
You want to tell us about yourself?
Well, I don't really know the history. You guys know it. I just remember from what my brother told me. I think my father's father.
Actually, I'm going to make it easier for you. Actually, Trudy.
Yeah.
Grandpa's grandpas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He's also part of James Richard.
I think I have.
Which child?
I think so.
His Mary Beatrice.
Okay.
It's his great.
Oh, okay.
So he's on your branch of the tree.
Okay.
Right.
Winston, you went to Brooklyn Tech, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up in I have one son. He's 33. I think his last birthday. And
Get in.
excuse me.
No, it's okay. I'm talking to myself. Eddie's trying to get in.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Brooklyn Tech also, and so I saw your brother. I saw Henry on our last meeting, and we graduated together at Brooklyn Tech. Didn't know that we were related at all. But,
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I graduated in 78.
Yeah.
79, one or the other.
Yeah. It depends how you look at it. I was 81. I was 81.
Okay. Yeah.
June 81. Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to send this link to my son so that he can join.
Just send it by email.
That's what I'm trying to do now, but
Just hit forward and send it. Trudy, you know Edison, Edison Goodrich, right?
No.
You know Uncle Cecil?
Mm-mm.
You know Judy?
Which country, which city? I've lived in 3.
He's in Toronto, actually.
Okay.
But you know Cecil? You know Cecil.
I know the name. I don't think I've met him.
You don't know Judy?
No, I don't think I've met them. I know them by name.
Well, I'm old, so I know everybody and everything. Right, David? He lives in Toronto, but he's having the same problem we had the other day with his, he can't get in. I don't know why. Can you get him in now? Can you see if you can get him in, Jimmy?
Yeah, sometimes Zoom gives a problem.
But he had the same problem the last time, and Joyce didn't have the same problem she had the last time.
Who can't get in?
You can't get in. That's as far as he got last time.
I'm
Who's this
trying
that
to
can't
send
get
an
in?
email and I can't send it.
At least she's getting in. She doesn't have
Give me a chance.
Okay,
He can't get
Patrice.
in at all. I don't know why.
Yes.
So for
Patrice,
Edison, I see his name here.
If you want to put his email into the chat, then I can invite him.
Okay.
And so who are we? Who's next?
And I'm gonna invite my sister as well.
Okay. Who's next to introduce himself?
There's a lot of us around here, right?
But who did not attend last meeting?
I guess I don't know much about myself. Ari's my agent, so I mean I don't know about myself as relates to the Daisley family.
So Lily did not attend the last meeting, so we can let her introduce herself, and then we can introduce ourselves to those folks who did not make the last meeting.
Go, Lee.
Hi, my name's Alicia. I'm from Montreal in Canada. So I'm a descendant off of the Joseph Henry. My grandmother was Tempe Paris, I believe. Yes. My great grandmother, she was Miriam Daisley. So I know a lot of the family members from Auntie Ari's side. So I thought I knew a lot, but clearly not. So that's all I know. So it's interesting to be here to learn more.
And Trudy, she's going to be making us miserable from here on for a little bit.
That's okay. I said the next time I come out, I'm going to introduce her to the other side of the Daisleys that she doesn't know in Montreal, because I go see them every time I'm up there.
You mean Jones kids?
Jean's kids, yeah.
Jean's kids?
Yeah, because I see Cravel all the time.
Jean is in the States, isn't she?
No, she was in Montreal the last time I talked to Cravel. Her husband's in St. Vincent. But she travels back and forth. The last time I talked to them, she was in Montreal.
Okay, no, I don't know. I don't know any Daisleys from Montreal.
I don't know the person coming in, so one I don't know. Poor Eddie.
Yeah, so there's
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
It's Cheryl Z.
Cheryl Z98 is my cousin.
Hi.
Okay.
My uncle's daughter. Right, Barry?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I know Barry too. Hi, Barry.
Hey.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, you?
Hello.
I'm good.
And then there's this really long username starting with DB.
No, it's her son she's trying to get in.
Well, that's my sister,
That's your sister?
Teespooner_Lay at MSN.
But she's muted.
Oh, I'm muted.
No,
All right,
you're-
so I'm going to invite Teespooner.
Yes. Now I'm gonna look for my son's email.
See if you can help. See if you can help Eddie. I feel bad for him.
Still here.
And then I can't help Eddie because I don't even see him trying to get in.
Can you unmute him at least and see if we can at least communicate with him? Oh, you said you can't see him, right?
You mean Edison?
Yeah. I'm gonna send him an email.
Edison, are you there?
Hello?
Edison, unmute yourself.
We would hear you, but we can't see you. We don't have no video.
There you go.
Get out of here. You go out and come back in and try to play the video with you.
Okay, so we're getting more and more people, so we gotta try to keep a little decorum. So who are we? Who's next to introduce themselves? Raise your hand if you want to introduce yourself.
Go, Cheryl.
Hi.
And Joyce Lynn. Can't hear you.
We don't have audio from Joycelyn yet, do we?
You're gonna have to type. Okay, Cheryl, go.
Hi.
Which one is Cheryl?
Cheryl is Z98982.
Okay, Cheryl. Go ahead.
Hi. Hi, I'm Cheryl Thompson. Me, Lawrence. Hudson, Lawrence's daughter. Hudson and Marjorie Lawrence's daughter. Ari's cousin. Geneva's granddaughter. I have 5 other siblings. Anything else? I am married. I have 1 son, 1 grandson. Hi, Barry.
Hey, Cheryl. Tell them where you live, Cheryl.
I live in Lodge Terrace, St. Michael, Barbados. That's up by the famous Price Mart, for those who know Barbados.
Is that where you're living now?
Yeah.
You guys, just
Originally,
give me a minute. Michelle
I
says
was
she can't
born-
get in. I'm gonna go resend her the link. She's having problems.
Go ahead, Cheryl.
Yeah, originally I was born in Fitz Village. Spent a lot of time in Jackson with the others. I'm now living in Lodge Terrace for the last 43 years.
So Cheryl, you're one of Mr. Toppin's constituents.
Oh yes, hi, how are you? Now I see. Now I see. Yes, David, you would know.
Actually
Yes,
fixed up a house.
yeah.
I had my army guys fix up a house in Lodge Hill about last year. A guy who had lost his feet, a bus driver. House up there.
Okay, I'm back. Sure, Michelle says she can't get in. Who's left? Everybody knows me, so I don't have to say anything.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I don't. I get blamed for bringing this crowd together. If I bring it together, I don't have to say anything.
Oh, my Wi-Fi went out.
Jimmy, you gonna bring your
Damn it,
mama?
I think I lost it.
She
Got
can't
lost.
come tonight.
He said he lost it.
So
I don't know where the phone is.
I think this is Winston.
Winston's gone too. They seven.
Yeah, well, his audio is going. He just muted it. So I can introduce myself, and then we can go with. I don't think Barry introduced himself, and who was last? Who else didn't introduce himself?
Me.
And Ari. Okay, so I'll just introduce myself. My name is Jimmy Gibson. I was contacted by Ari, who said that we were related, and how we were related from the Daisley chain. And so she sent some information that I was able to look at the descendants from Richard Daisley. And actually, she helped me to put 2 and 2 together on some things. So I was very grateful after looking at the documents that she sent. I saw that that I was a descendant from, well, my mom's dad was George, whose father was Albert, whose father was Patrick. Did I have that right? And
So what are you looking at me? Yes.
So I was able to actually see, you know, how we descended from Richard Daisley. And my mother, who was born in Panama, always mentioned that she had family that was from Barbados, but my mom herself couldn't remember. She was raised by her grandparents, who came over from Barbados to work on the Panama Canal, which is how her father was born. And so I always thought that my family or her family stopped in Panama. So when I would get my kids and my wife, and we'd travel to Panama and meet her relatives there. But I know that I need to keep going to Barbados just in terms of my mother's side. So so we were talking last meeting about making a trip to Barbados sometime when things settle down. So be on a lookout for that. But that's me. I live in Haymarket, Virginia, which is about 40 miles northwest of DC. So for you folks who are in Maryland, we can certainly try to hook up. And that's it. I'm married with 3 grown kids, and you know, there's not much more. I work in the technology field, so so I do a lot of work around here in the DC area. All right.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and next. I'm Barry Lawrence, and my father.
Barry, could you hold a second there?
Yeah, sure.
My mom wants to say hi.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Mommy? Yes? Say hi to the folks, your family. Just say hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Happy belated birthday.
Hi.
Hello.
You might be getting some visitors soon.
At least we know of one.
Yeah, all right. So mom, take it easy, okay? I'll call you later. Okay, bye.
That's a strong voice for 106.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a very strong voice for 106.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Barry. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. No
Worth
problem
it.
at all. Yeah, that was worth it. Yeah. So, yeah, Barry Lawrence, and my father was Winston DaCosta Lawrence. Now, you'll often hear, if you're ever speaking with other members of the family that are familiar with my father, they'll usually refer to him as Lionel, because that's what he was called throughout his life, Lionel. Now, I don't know how true this is. Ari might have a better idea, but what I've heard is that, at least my mother told me, that back in those days, so he was born in about 1929. And Is that right, Ari? 1920, right? Yeah. And back in those days, when you went to the priest or to the Episcopalian minister to have your baptismal certificate put together, if they felt, and if it was a white minister, if they didn't like the name that was chosen for you, they would just change it sometimes.
Yes, they did.
Yes, and so hence his name was. My understanding is that his name was supposed to be Lionel DeCosta Lawrence, but they just went ahead or Lionel Winston DeCosta Lawrence, but they just made it Winston DeCosta Lawrence because if they felt like either they didn't like the name, maybe they thought the name was a little bit too fancy for a black person, they would just go ahead and change it. Interesting thing is, I met someone just a few weeks ago, not from Barbados, but I think it was Dominican, and he told me the same story, that the same thing would happen to them. So, but anyhow, but that's an aside. Now his mother was Geneva Daisley Lawrence, and that's where my connection to the Daisley family is. I'm married. I have my wife. Her name is Magali. She's actually Haitian, and I have 3 sons. The oldest one, Daniel, he's 23. Tyler is 20, and the youngest one is 15. That's Avery. And so that's pretty much about me. I did have something here that said before we go on to Ari that I want to show everyone, and I'm not sure if it's going to come through, but I'll try to put it up there. And if you look at that, that's my mother and father at the top getting married. But the person in the center of this whole thing, right in the middle, is Ari at probably what? Were you 12, 13 years old there?
I just look at it and know that was me.
Ari, who took that wedding?
What's that?
Your father performed that wedding. You know that.
Wait,
Barry, that your father or Barry that your father didn't do.
I don't know. The funny thing is, I don't know all. I don't know all the people in the picture. I know a few of them, so I couldn't help but wonder if maybe some of them may be actually relatives of yours, of ours.
Actually,
that we
Eddie's
don't
sister
know.
should be in there also. Judy should be in there. Judy, Edison's sister, she should be in there. She was always my partner.
So yeah, yep. There we go.
Auntie Ari, is Mama in that picture?
Who?
Is Mama in that picture?
No, just the young people.
Huh? No, in the picture.
No, it was just
don't forget, your mama is Ari's aunt, right?
Yeah, but it's also
a generation
Uncle.
above.
That's what I'm telling her. Like,
Yeah, but it was Uncle Lionel's brother.
They're not even teenagers, huh?
But
she
was Uncle Lionel's brother.
I know, but that's the bride and the flower girls and the bridesmaids.
So I was trying to look for some more pictures because I know I have them. I just kept searching and couldn't find any others, but I'll try and grab some for the next time we get together.
Well, since Barry showed you when I was a kid, I have nothing to say. Actually, you guys know me. Everybody in here knows me, right? Marcus isn't saying anything. Can't hear him.
Hey.
My real name is Arteline. Let's get that straight. So they call me Ari. So when you guys go to the table, you keep looking for Ari that did all this, you're never gonna find her. I'm just saying it now, but we'll leave Arteline out as soon as you hear from it, right? And I'm Uriel's daughter. I have a couple of brothers. One might pop in, and I'm like Barry and Cheryl. I'm Geneva, who I found out real name is Glengore's granddaughter. All right, and Joseph Henry's, who is Marcus's great-grandfather, great-granddaughter. That's it, that's all. Because I went through this the other day, so you guys pretty much knows me.
We had some other folks join as well.
Topaz is Patricia's sister.
Okay, Topaz, and then there's Marcus Edwards. Were you?
Marcus is with Joyce, and I don't think his is working any more than hers is. Marcus, do you have audio? We can hear you. We can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, we can hear you now. So Joycelyn, introduce yourself. Michelle made it.
Joyce and Edwards. I am the daughter of George Hallimore, who is the son of Harry. Who's his father? I don't know.
I don't know. His mother was Sarah Elizabeth, who was also Belan's daughter, who is Pat's great-grandmother. You two are related from Isabel, from Belan. Pat, I'll tell you who's related and how. Pat, Joycelyn, Marcus, Topaz, if she ever comes on. There are the descendants of Belan. We call her Belan or Isabel or whatever. So those two are related. Those three are related. Okay. I don't know what happened to Mr. Wayne. He took his pictures and ran because there are pictures up there. And Michelle and Jimmy are related by Albert. And David, like he said before, he's Margaret Ann. And let's see. Oh, we got a lot of people in here. Cheryl, Alicia, Barry, Marcus, and myself. We're related from Joseph Henry. Am I missing anybody?
He's a Henry too.
And you know, David, you know Eddie, right?
David, you take yourself off mute. There you go.
Yeah.
You know Eddie, right?
It's because I'm usually on calls all day long. I usually mute automatically. I'm not speaking. Yeah. All right. And in fact, Sandra's not on this call. Sandra's not on any of the Lawrence is from the other.
Everybody Hadley, but Sandra didn't get, you know.
Okay. Because there are, I mean, Sandra's in New York as well.
Right. But you know Eddie?
Yes, I believe so.
He's
but I was thinking that I was just thinking that Jimmy looks just like Lenny to a certain extent. You can see the family resemblance.
Yeah, he does.
Right, Trudy?
Daisley's can't hide.
Yeah.
They all look alike.
Wayne too. There's Henry, Wayne, and Jimmy. If you put them all together, you can tell that they're all related.
Yeah.
Joycelyn's you think Marcus is Joycelyn's son, so that's just a continuation, one generation down. Right? So
Marcus, are you excited to learn that you have so many new relatives?
I got too many family.
Yes, he does.
Gosh, truly reminds me so much of.
Not too many family. That's too much.
Well, I always tell my granddaughters that they've got a ton of cousins and they have no clue.
We have a cousin in England. His name is John Brewster. And what happened was his father got run over, but I don't know if I told you guys the last time. His father got run over by a train, but they were looking for him for like 65 years. And you know me, I snap my finger and I find him in like 10 minutes. So I sent him an email and he sent back and tell me he's got 12 relatives. He's excited now that he's got 12 relatives. I said, man, no, you got hundreds of cousins. And sort of, I haven't been hearing from him much after I said that. He said it intimidates him too much. So he hasn't been, you know, right? And he said that too much. When he told me he had 12, he was okay with 12. But I made a mistake of telling him there were hundreds. That intimidates him too much.
So there's several people that we still haven't heard from, right?
Topaz, we haven't. Winston, we heard from. Pretty much Topaz and Michelle disappear again. And Eddie, if we can get him on. And Trevon is
Patrice's son.
Who?
That's my.
But I think okay.
So let's hear from so Topaz is freezing up. Are you with
Yes,
me?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. What am I supposed to say?
We just introduced
who you are.
She doesn't know.
I'm Topaz. Yes, I do. That's my sister. Don't pay her no mind. Yes, I'm Topaz. I'm the youngest daughter to Joseph Herman Spooner, who is the firstborn son of Joseph Conrad Spooner, Sir Joseph Conrad Spooner from Barbados. Uh-oh, I think you lost me.
No, we still here.
Can hear
Okay.
you, we can't see you.
Oh, okay, that's because the connection's moving. My apologies.
And where are
My
you
apologies.
living now, Topaz?
I'm in Co-op City in the Bronx, Bronx, New York.
Near to Henry.
I'm sorry?
I said you live near to Henry.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, a cousin of yours named Henry Daisley that lives in the Bronx.
Okay. That's good to know.
That's Winston's brother. Winston
Okay.
is talking with mute.
Sounds good.
I
Sounds good.
think we've got through everybody, did we? Or did we miss anybody?
Trevor.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hey.
Me, everybody, family. This is my daughter Charlie right here. And
Hey, Charlie.
That's your family. Say hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Charlie.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm the son. I know I got my headphones in, baby. I am the son of Patrice Williams. Topaz is my aunt, and my granddad was Joseph Spooner. My great granddad was Joseph Conrad Spooner, and I knew him. I actually had a chance to meet him, you know, when I was younger. He was like in his 90s, and so yeah, that's how I'm connected. So Patrice is my mom, Topaz is my aunt, and Joseph Spooners, both Joseph Spooners are my granddad and great granddad. And I'm in Tallahassee, Florida.
Nice. So, Ari.
There's a lot of pull-out couches, man. We can go visit. Get some pull-out couches.
There are not enough couches for that.
Well, you know, we don't have.
So, Ari, we have.
You know, I'll tell you something. I know two people that would do it, David and I. Right, David?
Take yourself off.
You know, I'm an outdoor person. All I need is a corner, floor space.
That's
I don't need much.
Or floor. I don't care. I'll go on your floor. Just give me a pillow and a blanket and I'm comfortable.
Yep.
I ain't fussy.
So, Ari, we have
Call
about.
you, tell you I'm coming. If you don't have no room, say, well, I don't have a room, well, I'm sure you got a floor. Just don't step on me when you're by.
There's floor space necessary.
Yeah, man.
We have about 12 minutes left. I slated about an hour for this. Is there something that we would like to maybe carry on with this kind of thing? You guys have any suggestions? Barry, take yourself off mute.
Yeah, Jimmy, I was going to say, you know, actually, I was thinking I would really love to see, if it were possible, some pictures of our ancestors that maybe we wouldn't actually have access to, you know, we just would otherwise not have access to. So I was hoping that at some point, just like we do the introductions, maybe we could, you know, if we can dig up some of those pictures and start putting a face to some of those lists in the from the ancestry list. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
What about a
Can you hear me?
family tree?
I was going to say.
We have that.
Okay.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah.
I get a copy of it?
It's a huge tree.
Has a copy.
My brother has a
For
copy?
me, I would like a copy. I would like a copy.
Didn't you get a copy?
Yeah, I think so, but there's some revisions probably that I need to do.
Well, just send them to me too, because then I have to do them for mine as well.
Okay.
Harry.
Yeah, because I think you have me married to Trevon, and Trevon is my son, not my husband.
Ari
like
and I
to
were
have a
talking.
copy.
Sorry. Yeah, Ari and I were talking the other day, and I was thinking that maybe if I had some time this weekend, I could set up a public page that we could all log into, where we can go put information, or we can go view information if we wanted to.
Do a blog too.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Trudy,
when I did my family
That
tree,
sounds good.
From my grandfather, it came up to like 140 people. Just from him.
Yeah, I've got 500 people in my family tree.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's a big tree.
Not as big as Aries.
James Richard had 18 children. Joseph Henry has 23. Anybody else under that was like, you know.
Yeah, like my great-great-grandfather had 15 kids, so.
Right. And then Joseph Henry had 23, and I got 18 for James Richard.
Yeah.
Trudy, what were you talking? What software would you do to do that? Is that Ancestry.com?
I already have an Ancestry page, but if we want to, we could also do Google. It's up to you guys, whatever you are comfortable with.
Or GoDaddy. I was thinking of GoDaddy too. But Judy and I, we were talking about Google or GoDaddy.
Yeah.
So
I think we have a better interaction with Ancestry. I think we have a better interaction if we have to decide Ancestry. Because for Ancestry too, you got to pay and all that, and everybody ain't gonna pay, and you know everybody don't have to pay.
Well, they can pay, but you can also have other people log into your account. So what you can invite people. So that's what I've done. Alicia has access to my page, and I've got a couple of other cousins of mine that I provide access to my page, so they can go in and view anytime they want.
I still think like GoDaddy might be good. If you put up more pictures, you can still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can look into it and see what's better.
Yeah. Okay.
And on the next call, I'd like to share something. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. And on the next call, I'd like to share, because I have the manifest from when my grandfather and his mother Isabella came from Barbados. I have the actual manifest, and I have a picture of the ship they came across on the St. Francis to Ellis Island.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So, go ahead.
So next time I'd like to share that.
Actually, they came across twice. And I have the I actually have the naturalization papers as well, so you can put all those together.
Yes.
All right, so we're talking about a public page or something like that. So are you gonna take that action? Do you need some help with that?
I can look into it this weekend. I have some time this weekend. If I need help, I'll reach out.
Okay, Ari, are you
Jimmy's the tech.
Pardon?
Just remember, Jimmy's the tech.
So am I.
Yeah, but you said if you need help, so I'm telling you where to go.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Ari, are you going to be the keeper of the contact list?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, because I can send you my list. I think I have this list buried in Zoom now. I purchased I upgraded my Zoom so that we don't get cut off at 40 minutes. So I'll just keep that going. And then if you want to do a Zoom or something, just let me know, and then I can set it up and send it to you. And then you don't have to worry about cutting off at 40 minutes or whatever. So do we have a proposed? Do we want to try to propose a time for the next Zoom meeting?
I think definitely, yeah. I'm open to anything.
Yep.
You too.
You're on the ground.
Sounds good. Yeah.
So does
Let's do it.
Fridays work okay for everybody?
Pardon?
Does Friday?
Depends on the Friday.
There's some we might have to do like a Sunday really, because we have a lot of 7 days that's not here, that cut them off at 6 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yeah. Okay, so like what time on a Sunday?
They cut off on Sunday night. No, on Friday night they cut off from 6 to whatever, right, Joyce?
I already cut off.
You already cut off? But there's one in Panama that wants to come, but she's not gonna come like after 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Sunday evening, 6 o'clock, I think we'll be fine. I mean, Grace in Panama
Right.
really want to be here.
But like last time, that's why I had an extra meeting. But we could do like 2 meetings because Andrew and Francis and Philip, we can also,
The problem with those boys is this probably early for them because they, well, certainly Andrew commutes and he doesn't get in this early.
So doesn't that maybe a Sunday is a better day for? I don't know. I know it's fine for me. I don't know about anyone else, obviously, but
It's
at least
fine
the
for me.
weekend. Yeah.
We'll take a vote.
Well,
It's
who
fine for
does
me.
who does Sunday not work for?
Pardon me?
Who would Sunday not work for?
Justin with her hand up.
No, I'm always busy.
Are you good for Sunday? She's laughing because I don't know. She figured out. Are you good for Sunday, Jocelyn?
No, I do not work on Sundays.
But this doesn't work.
So Sunday would not work?
It will work for me, yes, it will.
Okay. Is there anybody that Sunday would not work for?
Yeah, I'm not saying it won't work for me. I just have a very hectic schedule and it varies from day to day. So basically I just take it one day at a time. So
Okay.
you can go ahead and book whatever you're booking, and if I can attend, I will.
So do we want to do like early Sunday or like an afternoon or an early evening?
Early evening Sunday is better for me.
Like a 6 o'clock or something?
Yeah, this same time on a Sunday is great.
What was that, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah. That
Okay.
will work for me too.
Okay, so how about, do we want to do like 2 weeks out or 3 weeks out?
2 weeks is good.
How many?
2 is good.
Yeah, 2 weeks is good.
Yeah.
So we're looking at July 3rd then? I'm sorry, not July 3rd. We're looking at July 5th.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the day before my mama's birthday.
Yeah, July 5th is fine for me.
That's the day before my mama's birthday. You can all sing happy birthday to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will send out the next Zoom meeting for July 5th. And during that time, we'll try to get as many photos as we can. Topaz will share her documents that she has, and anybody else who has anything that they would like to share with them. Is that okay?
yes.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Wayne took 2 pictures at the side. Don't forget to download the pictures.
Somebody said something?
Okay? Trudy.
Yep.
Don't forget there's pictures at the side, so you can download the pictures from the. Yeah.
Yep, already done it.
Did yours come up? Because mine didn't come up.
Yeah, I got them. I got them on my computer.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 7:59. If anybody has anything that they would like to add, then go ahead and add that. Otherwise, we'll bring this nice little social to a close. It was really nice meeting everybody. Ari, thanks again for bringing us all together.
Everyone.
See you in
All
a
right.
couple of weeks.
All right. Good meeting everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, bye.
We gotta work on trying to get Eddie in. David, we got to work in trying to get Eddie in because this is the second time this happened to him.
Right, okay.
It was nice meeting everyone, cousins.
All right, yeah. Thank you.
You're gonna be back,
All right.
right?
Take care.
Stay fit.
Bye.
Judy.